Jaden, let's start with the decision to become a High Point Panther. I know you in particular had received interest from a lot of schools early on, and
Right.
school from what I had read. What
Right.
ultimately boiled it down to going to High Point to continue both your academic and athletic careers?
Came down to me it was basically like just finding somewhere where like the family atmosphere was bigger than anything. You know, like I really like I'm a big kind of family guy. Like my family is really close knit and things like that. So when I talk, basically like we had a lot in common that I really didn't know. Like his son was born like at the hospital that my mother worked at. So like yeah, it's a lot of things that what I'm saying came into this decision, and the family atmosphere and the family aspect was really big. Like as soon as I committed, like all of the players and everything like that, they just reached out to me and things like that. So that made my decision, like, made me feel really good about it.
Very cool. I know you had a really successful high school career at Middleburg as a Dragon, a cool nickname to have as your team mascot at that level for sure. What is it about your game in particular that you think you're going to be able to bring right away in year number one to the Panthers?
Probably first thing, it'll probably be just my demeanor on the court, like, just my motor, just being able to go, really fast and just being able to just not take no plays off and things like that. Scoring is another thing in my game. I feel like I can get buckets, like, and whenever I feel like it, whether that be threes, mid-range, layups, free throws, getting easy ones, fast break points. I can fill it up really fast. So I feel like that'll be like the main thing I could bring. And then obviously defense on the other end.
I've seen I think it was your Middleburg coach being quoted as to saying you are a quote, bucket getter. So I'm looking forward to seeing that in action.
Yes, sir.
in your game. Now, what was it like the first time you talked to Tubby Smith? Because not to give you guys too much grief, but you're coming in with a class that most of you guys hadn't even been a thought yet for your parents when he won a national championship at the University of Kentucky. How much did you know about his career before being recruited by him?
Okay, so when he called my phone, I actually missed the call. So I actually missed the call, and then I called him back, and he was like, "Yeah, what's going on, Jaden? Seems like it's hard to get in touch with you, huh?" So I was like, dang, like, man, he obviously don't play. So we started talking on the phone. He was like, "Do you know anything about me?" I was like, not too much, not too much at all. So he was like, "Yeah, after we get off the phone, search me up, just read a couple things about me." So I got on Google, and I started reading some things. I looked them up, and then I seen it said national championship with Kentucky. I said, "What?" I said, "What?" I was like, "What?" Because me, like, I was born in 2001, so like I like the whole time I'm thinking Kentucky only had one coach, and that was Calipari. So like once I seen he won the national championship, I was like, dang, like. And then I seen this other schools that he coached at, and his win percentage and the record and everything. I'm like, dang, like he really good. And I asked my coaches about him. I asked my head coach, and he was like, "You really don't know who that is?" I was like, dang. All right.
Tubby Smith himself hit you with like a legit Google me, and
Yeah.
about it. That's great.
Yeah.
Jaden, what about academically at High Point? Any plans set on as far as what your major is going to be or anything like that?
Not for sure, but I definitely do want. I think I'm definitely going to major in sports medicine. And, that's really something I find interesting. And anything I do, I just want to be able to be like attached to the game. Like I don't want to be too far from it, because obviously when you get a job or you do a career, you want to do something you love. And if I'm not playing, then I still want to be around it, because basketball is just something I fell in love with.
So if Panthers fans want to get to know Jaden a little bit more before they start seeing you on the court, off the court, what's he like? What, like, with all this downtime lately because of the viral outbreak, like what has Jaden been doing with his time?
Working out. That's basically all I've been doing. You know, like if down at High Point, like they had like a, you know, like a cookout or like a food spot like that, like that's definitely where I'll be. Just probably out there chilling in the parking lot, not doing too much. So if they wanted to come out there and, you know, say what's up, that's probably where I'll be at.
Nice. All right, Jaden. Well, appreciate the time. Nice getting to know you. Welcome to the HBU family, and hopefully we'll see you on the court playing some ball soon, and we'll get out of this thing on the other side.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Thank you.
You got it. Thanks, Jaden.